Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Anime Plays Neverwinter Nights 2 Complete. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In this Neverwinter Nights 2 build video, we're doing the epic Divine Might, Divine Champion Fire Weapon Master Cleric build. By the way, this is a very strong Divine Champion focus build. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Night 2 builds like this. Do not forget hitting the notification bell to be updated and more. Let's go over the pros and cons, shall we? Here are the pros and cons of this build. Now, pros, you're going to be immediately powerhouse. Number 2, epic divine might. Number 3, you're going to have a whole bunch of hit points towards the end of this build. And number 4, divine champion is going to give you some oomph, which is nice. The cons of this build is no great weapon specialization and no epic weapon specialization. And another thing is this is ability strict, so your limit options of races are really severe. Let's go over the races now. Now, normally I would pick races, however, due to the fact that ability scores are really strict, I focus fire on 1. Main reason is you're going to need, of course, charisma and strength, I should say, up to 16. And then, of course, you're going to need I should say, dexterity and, of course, intelligence to 13 to 14. The ASMR race, that is the, of course, the Deity touch race. You start out with 10 wisdom, which that's all you need. No planning after that. And then charisma, you get a nice edge of it. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that race. And afterwards, we're going to go ahead and go over the classes. So let's talk about the classes, shall we? Now, for classes, we're going to go through quite a bit. Now, first of all, you're going to be fire for the first level. After that, you're going to be cleric. We'll only get 2 levels in cleric, so we'll get 1 for now. Back to fire for some levels, then cleric for 1 level to get, I should say, divine might. That's a very important ingredient. Clerics and paladins are the only way to do it. The only reason why I picked cleric is because of, I should say, alignment restrictions you get to break through. After a fighter course, you're going to get 7 levels of weapon master. We'll have 5 intimidate off the bat with ease after level 3. We'll get the other ones feats too. Then we'll do divine champion. We'll do 2 now. 1 fire level, of course, at 20, and then rest will be divine champion until we cap it at 10. Then back to fire to finish it all off. And that's about it for the classes. We'll pick the fighter first. Now, for alignment, if you don't want to be smited, pick anything, of course, of that alignment, like neutral and such. But the alignment does play an important role for Deity. I'll explain about that next. Now, for Deity, we're going to go ahead, when we level up our cleric, we're going to pick the war domain. So we might have to pick over a Deity if we're a different alignment or don't match. So pick a Deity that does have a favorite weapon. In my case, I'm going for a great sword. So definitely pick that. If you want to go for long sword, then go for the others too. Just remember, whatever deity you go for, you match it with the alignment, of course. So I picked neutral good. I did Torm. So let's go over the ability scores, shall we? Next. So for ability scores, what we're going to do is strength at 16. And then, of course, we'll do dexterity and intelligence to 14. Those 2, dexterity and intelligence, that's required for some feats, especially whirlwind. Constitution 12 will have to stay there. Wisdom we're going to leave at 10 since our race of chosen already did it there for us, and then 16 for charisma. We're going to get strength up to 21, that's it, and then charisma up to 22. So you both need 21 strength and charisma in order to get epic divine might. We're going to need divine might too along with that. That's why I picked the cleric levels. So definitely you want to focus on that. So once we're done with that, I'll go over background next, which isn't too bad at all. So let me make sure everything's right. 16 strength and charisma. Dexterity intelligence is 14 and is there. So anyways, for background, you could pick none. Up to you all on that. I'm doing devout because it gives me some boosts in will saves. That's why I'm doing that. Normally I don't do that at all, but I felt like that was a great idea to go that route. Let's go over skills next. Now for skills, I did craft armor and weapons. That's my 2 main focus. The talking skills, I did diplomacy Now, if you're more of an evil alignment, go for Intimidate all the way. Make sure Intimidate must be at 5. That is really important. If you don't like talking skills, go for Tumble. As for Feats itself, the next thing we're going to go ahead and talk about that is 2. I'm going a little bit different. I'm picking Power Attack because that's a gateway to Divine Might, number 1. Number 2 is a gateway to Cleave and Great Cleave I'm going to be using down the line. In fact, we're going to get Cleave first. This way, with our Great Sword, for instance, we kill one foe, we get attack another one. And if we kill it or not, that's a good thing. There's many enemies at the start that will definitely swarm you like crazy. That's about it for Feats. My final advice is you're going to start out slightly slow, but then you're going to really pick it up. Once you do get Divine Might, things will definitely look your way. And then once you become a Weapon Master, yeah, you're going to become a DPS nightmare to foes. Divine Champion will seal the deal before being even Epic levels too. At Epic levels, you're basically a god or goddesses at this point. Next part of this build video we're going to talk about is the level ups. So let's go for that. Now we're going to go ahead and level up our character from level 2 to 30. We'll start from the basic 1 through 20 levels. Now the first one we're going to go ahead and do is the Cleric class. We're going to get some feats from the domains. I'm going to go ahead and list them. You want the War domain. That's very important. For now, we're going to focus on is craft weapons and armor. That's important. Get some diplomacy up there for our talking skills. Like I said, if not, go for Intimidate or a Bluff. Or if you don't like talking skills, Tumble is nice as well. I'm doing War is because this will pick our weapon focus. I'm going for Great Sword for this build. You can go for a Deity that has your favorite weapon. Some there's none for that, so you kind of screw on that end. So anyways, our next thing we're going to go ahead and pick is Earth. Reason why I'm doing Earth is the feat you get for free is Toughness. Yeah, we'll save a feat for that, so we'll definitely get that for free. Toughness is when you do get 1 hit point per level, it's retroactive. As for weapon focus, you get +1 damage of your weapon of choice. We're not going to use cleric spells to cast anything at all. It's mainly for the feats, really. 3 exactly. See, there's the weapon focus there, +1 with your chosen weapon, and there's your toughness there, 1 hit point per level. That's retroactive. Very nice. I say so myself. And it's a gateway to epic toughness too, which you get more hit points on that end later on. So we're going to level up at this time our fighter from 2 to 7. So usual suspects are in craft weapons and armor. This way you get to craft some stuff if you're doing the main campaign or the Storms of Zirha. I think there's crafting too in the, I should say, expansion one, the first one. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick Dodge because that's a prerequisite, of course, for the Weapon Master. That's why we're picking it. Since we get free feat as a fighter, since fighters are feet abound, we're getting mobility. Again, that's a prerequisite for the Weapon Master. At this time, we're building up the Weapon Master's toolkit, and I did put points in Intimidate too, so 5's enough. Now we're going to keep on going with the fighter levels for quite a bit. All points in the strength until 21. Like I said, prerequisite for, I should say, Epic Divine Might is, of course, Divine Might, Power Attack, and 21 Strength and Charisma. And that's about it for this level. No feats, so keep on going on the fire path. So as your frontline brute, kicking some serious butt with your weapon of choice, or say weapon focus, you're owning it. The next one I'm going to go ahead and pick is I'm going to go is weapon specialization. Now with that is you get +2 bonus in damage, which is very good. It won't replace any feats. It adds that, so this is a great feat to have. That's why I pick it early on. Unfortunately, you won't get greater weapon specialization. That's the downside of this build. But hey, we got Epic Divine Might. That's a lot of points there in damage. So we'll level up. We're going to pick our 2 crafting skills, craft weapons and armor, and the talking skill. Unless you don't like talking, then go for, of course, the other one too. I picked Spring Attack because that's prerequisite for Whirlwind. We need that badly. And plus, this one's very nice. We do not get opportunities to attack when we move around against certain foes. So we're chasing down that wizard and rogues after us. Yeah, no opportunities there. Level up our fire some more. Let's keep on going on that path. And let's go ahead and pick on what's next. Let's see here. Let's select that. Let's make sure we do this right. Craft weapons and armor. That's your main focus. Your talking skills if you want, or whatever. Combat expertise. You gain 3+ bonus AC, but -3 attack rolls when you activate this. This is like an oh crap button. I need some more AC. Unless you have a nice sword and shield, you're fine, or mace and shield, whatever. Pick your points in the strength. We have 18 strength for this level. This lasts for fighter for not quite a bit, for a little bit. Your usual suspects and skills, and that should do it. Now we're going to go ahead and level up our cleric. This last time for the cleric. The 2 crafting skills, that's important. And then after that, we're going to pick our feat. This is important. Divine Might must be picked. So this adds our attacks to charisma bonuses. It uses our turn undead. Still, this is very nice to have, everyone. I mean, seriously, you get to do some serious business damage here. And this is a prerequisite, very important for the epic Divine Might, which is much more better. Since our charisma is going to be up there soon, I should say, yeah, this will be very helpful. You can always use that also low levels too. We're going to pick our fighter once again. So we're going to go for level 8 for fighter. Craft weapons and armor. Diplomacy, you're not going to catch that perfectly later on. What we're going to go ahead and pick next is whirlwind. We'll get that out of the way, so this way we could go ahead and do 7 levels, you guessed it, of the Weapon Master Prestige class. And this is not a bad feat at all, but this is like the final gateway for the Weapon Master. Now, from 1 through 7 levels of Weapon Master, we're only going for that. We're going to get the most out of it in 7 levels. So we're going to pick the Weapon Master. We're going to do is craft armor and weapons. We're going to still max that out. Yeah, and we'll just keep diplomacy there. Weapon of choice, our weapon of choice we pick in my case is a great sword. You can pick whatever your deity matches, which is fine. And we have this too. Once per day, Weapon Master uses this feat to do maximum damage to their opponent. And it's 1 per level. So if you're level 7 Weapon Master, you get 7 tries of that, which is very nice. And weapon of choice, that just tells you, hey, you get some feats open up to do some more damage if you're a Weapon Master. It's like a gateway drug. Seriously. I'm going to go ahead and put Divine Might there, as if I'm going out there to kick some Cobalt and Goblin butt. Seriously. So we'll level up some more on our character for the Weapon Master path. And we're going to do strength. So we're at 2 more levels of strength we'll do. Then we'll do charisma for the rest of the time. We're going to get some epic levels of that too. Craft weapons and armor and your talking skill of your choice. Next one I'm going to go ahead and pick. Let's see, where is it at? Is Great Cleave. The reason why I'm doing that now is because this way, when I level up the Divine Champion, I get to not pick useless feats. But Great Cleave is you kill one foe, you go after another foe, you kill that foe, keep on killing it until you miss or no more foes left. Kill streak, really. Usual suspects of the skill, craft of weapons and armor. I like doing that in this game. Crafting is like God in this game. So we're going to keep on leveling up the Weapon Master, yep, and then craft weapons and armor, and any talking skills if we can. So let's keep on going. There you go. Nothing there. That's all right. We'll level up our Weapon Master quite a bit more. Like I said, we'll only get 7 levels out of this. So craft weapons and armor, and then your talking skills if you need to. Now, increase multiplier. So, for example, when you do critical hits, you do either 2 times or 3 times. So, for example, if a great sword is 2 times when we do a critical hit, it'll become 3 times, which is nice. Superior weapon focus, I'll add +1 damage to all attack rolls. So, if you're doing 4 attacks per round, you get +1 on those 4 attacks. And this one is great weapon focus. Instead of +1, you get +2 now. This will replace the weapon focus you have, which is very good. That's why I picked it now, so this way I can have a whole bunch of damage. Now, you stack the others with Keen. Yeah, you're like a god or goddess. So we keep on going on the Weapon Master path. Let's keep at it. We're going to put 20 strength right there. See, there we go. And now what we're going to do is craft weapons and armor, since I'm a crafter in this game. Plus, it's very useful in Neverwinter Nights too. And there we go. We're going to level up one more time for Weapon Master, and that should do it. There we go. We're going to just get the skills all done. Usual suspects. And that should be about it. We get Kai Critical. Now, this feat, what it does is, let's see here. This will give you +2 more additional rolls. So, for example, if your weapon is 17 through 20 for critical hit, now it will be 15 through 20. But for this case, I'm doing 19 through 20 because of the feat I have. Now that drops down to 17 through 20. You add improved critical, that'll be 15 to 20. Keen, even lower, so that means your critical hit more than often than not. So now we're doing Divine Champion for 2 levels. We'll get that away, get some extra feats also. Get some useful feats too. So, craft armor and weapons, your talking skills, if not, tumbles all the way to go. That's my advice, until 10 at least. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and get now is improved critical at this point, a little bit late in the normal levels, but this way you don't get some useless feats later on. So, what this does is it drops your roll dice for critical hits by 2. So, for example, if it's 19 through 20, now it's 17 through 20. Stacked with the Weapon Master stuff too. And Lay on Hands is heals equals to your Charisma modifier, which is good. It's emergency heal. And it's great for, of course, this build, which is more of a fire-focused one for Divine Champion. So we'll level up the Divine Champion one more time and go ahead and do that. So we'll do craft weapons and armor, your talking skills, if you want to go that route. I'm doing a blind fight since this is a bonus feat. That's the only way you could get that's really worthwhile. In other words, you won't get any penalties against invisible foes. You get to reroll again. And furthermore, invisible creatures won't get no bonuses against you, which is nice. Sacred Defense, for every 2 levels, adds +1 save to all throws. Very useful. And believe me, those extra 5 points as a Divine Champion owns, especially if your will save's a little bit low. Now we're going to go ahead and level up the fire level, and also character level will be at 20 at this point. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Put 1 point in strength for one last time, and there you go on that end. Usual suspects, craft weapons, armor, definitely go for that. After that, no feats, that's alright. We're done with the normal levels. Now on to the epic levels, everyone. Now, welcome to the epic levels. So we're going to Divine Champion. We're going to finish off that prestige class from 8 to, no, I should say 3 to 10. So we'll get 8 levels. And now we're epic characters. We get Smite Infidel, or it means it'll do 1 time per day with the Charisma modifier. Reason why I'm doing Great Charisma, so this way I could get that up to 21 at this point. So Smite Infidel is really useful. So for example, if I'm a good character, I get to smite evil with that. If I'm an evil character, I get to smite good with that. Neutral, I get to pick whoever I want to smite, good or evil. And +1 Great Charisma is nice too. So we're going to start building the Charisma via leveling up 24 and 28 plus the feats too. And yep, see we go. We're epic characters. I just want to show that. Let me look for the ones there. Smite Infidel, we'll put that in there. Yeah, start loading up your hotbar big time. We're doing Divine Champion. Let's go ahead and do that. Craft weapons and armor, diplomacy, and then of course let's go to the next one. Since we're gridlocking this, of course, look at that with the bonus feats. So what we're going to pick instead is an epic weapon focused greatsword. So replace the other 2 instead of 1 or 2. You get +4 for all your attacks, which are weapon of choice. Very good to have. We won't get the specialization, but that's all right. You see, Epic Divine Might will cover that for you when you use that in battle. So we're going to go ahead and go on the path of the Prestige class Divine Champion quite a bit more. So let's go ahead and do that, everyone. Craft weapons and armor, and there you go. Diplomacy. And now we're going to go ahead and pick another feat, which is Great Charisma. And we get Divine Wrath. So Divine Wrath is once per day. We're getting +3 damage on all attack rolls and saving throws too. Equals to our number of charisma. So our charisma will be high there. And plus we get damage reduction of 5. And Great Charisma, we'll get another point in charisma, which is very good. So let's keep on going. Divine Champion. And now we're going to go ahead and pick charisma there to 19. So we got one more feat to get. And one more feat, I should say one more level up. So let's keep on picking the skills. There you go. And let's see here. Epic Prowess. All our attack rolls will be +1, which is nice. Again, we're doing that with the bonus feat from the Divine Champion, which is good. And that should be it about this level for its feats. So let's keep on going the Divine Champion path. Use the suspects for the skills, craft weapons, armor, and your talking skills or tumble. So let's see what we get to pick now. Let's go down the list. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick, you guessed it, Great Charisma. So it should be around 20 now. There you go. See, we're at 20, so let's level up once again. Divine Champion, craft weapons and armor, and your talking skills or tumble. And now we get to pick a feat. We're stuck with, I'm going to go ahead and go with Epic Toughness. We'll get 30 hit points per time we pick this. We're going to have about 90 hit points or so, which is pretty good in this game. It's a nice boost of hit points, especially for a class that's more two-handed user and then, of course, sword and board. So let's keep on going on the skills. On the next level, we'll go down, and it should be around here somewhere. I'm going to pick Great Charisma. I'm going to get that to 22, so this way I have that bonus coming to me. There, we got 21, which is good. So we'll pick that. We'll even that Charisma out to 22. And there you go. It's all even Steven, everyone. And if we can, let's see if we could do it. If we get no feats, that's all right. The fire levels will definitely take care of that. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we could get it. Nope, it's going to be the next level as a fire. But anyways, pick Epic Toughness. Now we have 60 plus hit points, which is nice. Now we're going to level up the last two levels as a fighter. And this next level we're going to get is Epic Divine Might. A little bit late in the game, but we get to kick some serious butt with that. So let's go ahead and pick, where is it at? Yeah, it should be here somewhere. If not, we'll pick some extra hit points. Yeah, that's the bonus feat. We'll get that. We'll pick that one, and then of course we'll definitely pick Epic Divine Might. So we got 90 hit points bonus now. Epic Divine Might, double your Charisma modifier. So for example, your Charisma modifier is 10. It'll be 20 when you use that. That's 20 divine damage, which is extra damage, especially against the undead. So we'll level up the fire one more time, and that should definitely do it. There we go, and let's go ahead and get the skills we want for the last time. Any extra point, put anything else like Intimidate or Lore. And there we go. That is it for 1 through 30. Next part is build video, is the gear, and stat advice. Time to go over gear and more advice in Neverwinter Nights 2. In order to get, for example, 10 strength item, it has to be 10 strength. It cannot do 8 and 2 for 2 items. It'll be 8 for the most powerful item for that. As for attribute scores, go for strength, dexterity, constitution, definitely charisma. Strength and charisma is your number 1, 2 choice there. Charisma being first, of course. You get more of that bonus there. Definitely go for immunities, keen up your weapons, haste up your items. You have true seeing on stuff. Go ahead and do that too. Regeneration's nice. Now, I'm going to probably say get that will saves up if you really need it. I probably mentioned immunities too. Make sure, as for damage bonus, assets a good ideal. And if you definitely need skills, yeah, go ahead and go for that too. Next portion of this build video will be the combat demonstration, so let's go ahead and start that. Time for the combat portion of this video. So as always, make sure you have stat potions, or if you have your party with you, buff you up. You're a frontline fighter, remember that. So we're going to go ahead and test against foes that are not immune to critical hits. In other words, they can die from critical hits. Trust me, they're very easy. We're going to go against our orcs, and I did cast Epic Divine Might, or say Divine Might. And yeah, we're going to have 20 divine damage because our modifier with items and such for charisma is 10 times 2 is 20, so that's 20 damage off the bat. Plus 6 on our asset, and our weapon damage will do quite a bit. Some of the attacks will do over 100, and if it's critical hits, see ya on many foes. We're shredding foes like crazy like this, so we're going to go ahead and finish the fight. Afterwards, we're going to talk about another set of foes that we cannot do critical hits against. Yep, the arena is all cleared. So I get this question asked sometimes. Fenton, what about foes that are, immune to critical hits? No problems. That's where you save your Smite Infidel, especially if you're good against evil. Now, Sacred Defense, you get a buff in attacks and such, like +3 and your charisma modifier. So in this case, we get 13 plus attacks on that. That's normal damage. +20 if we activate Epic Divine Might, and our weapons, which is 6. And our normal weapons will do damage against 2. And the one attack we get, or with our weapon master, which is max damage, we'll wipe out liches too. Yeah, we'll punch through their defenses big time. Now, your party members, if they're with you, they should dispel all protections and barriers also. Oh, believe me, we're about to wreck some foes up. Yeah, I'm casting again Epic, I should say Divine Might. Yeah, see, Lich goes down, and Cleve just finished the job. And that's the combat portion of the video. So here's some final advice before I definitely go. You're going to start out slightly slow, but then quickly things will definitely build up. Once you get the Weapon Master, you get some feats that you really need to boost up your melee damage. Divine Champion, you're basically sealing the deal. Once you get to the epic levels, you're a god or goddess in the front lines. You rip so many foes up. Epic Divine Might will give you that nice extra damage. Just remember to make sure you, with your 22 charisma, get some charisma items so this way you get a 10 or more. Other than that, enjoy this build setup because you're just going to own everything in sight as you just saw in both portions of combat. This is it for my Neverwinter Nights 2 Epic Divine Might, Divine Champion, Fighter, Weapon Master, and Cleric build video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching and have a great day or night. Do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more guides, builds, and other videos from Neverwinter Nights 2. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Have a great day or night and do enjoy the view.